Here we go. Tragic news, everyone. Not that we're playing with the Kellogg's cornflakes, but Tom went to get some ice cream, and he didn't have macadamia nut crunch, so we're all really sad for him. Who else is in the call? Is Ethan around?
That's me. Hi.
And there's an IB somewhere.
I think I was thinking of getting a picture of Tom and then putting an always hungry, the skills. But I'm far too lazy to do that.
Well, this is...
Thought about it though.
Okay, so what's going on here is that IB is an old man, and it's not very easy for him to remember things. So when he remembers that I slighted him by getting something to eat, then he will not let me forget it either.
Okay,
It was only 2 years ago.
So, we're up against Short
It was 2 years ago, IB!
Short Circuit Ash, which
IB never forgets.
I don't think I've played against before. We have the same team value. He has a lot of block on his team, and he also has a Minotaur with claw and plus strength, which makes me very, very happy. And the reason that makes me very, very happy is because Minotaur has horns, so when he's blitzing, he's already strength 6, and he doesn't have block, which my guy has. Which means I at least, if he'd had block, he would have been much harder to deal with. Not saying that holy, so big. Not saying that strength 6 is easy to deal with. It's just that he would the Minotaur would have been scarier and more reliable if he'd had block. Well, according to the way I play the game. That said, though, we still... that's why I decided to go for receiving, so we can see if we can hurt this Minotaur before shit gets real. I can't remember. I desperately want to click on my dudes, but I'm not going to do that because I don't want to get the disappearing player bug.
Yeah.
But I would like to remember how much guard I have, because I don't think I have that much. Considering most of these guys, let's have a click here. This Chaos Warrior has block. We got block over here. Block guard on one of them. And block on this one. So all of the Chaos Warriors have block. Most of the Beastmen have block as well. I guess that Frictionet is his strip ball guy with tackle wrestle. And that's about it. He does have one Beastman with block sure hands, so if you can get rid of him, he doesn't have a ball carrier. But it's nice to know that he's using a Beastman as a ball carrier rather than a Chaos Warrior, because Chaos Warriors would have been more difficult to deal with. But yeah, that's basically a lot of block and a lot of strength coming out of the Chaos Warriors here. Yeah, more like 1010 just said, damn it, just donated blood today. Misread that, haha. And that reminds me of, there are apparently like a few people somewhere in the world that uses the Twitter hashtag Bloodbowl for like a blood donation drive. So like every once in a while when you're reading the Bloodbowl hashtag, it comes up with a few like university students going like, donated blood today. Amongst loads of tweets about just Nuffle and bad dice, which makes it really, really strange. That's all I had to say about that.
Well, I wanted to use FNBB as the hashtag for Friday Night Blood Bowl, but turns out that's already being used by Food Not Bombs Boston. So,
well,
I feel bad about hijacking that, but not as bad as I kind of feel about how he bullied the other Ethan Steele.
What? No! You're not allowed to feel bad about that because he was a fucking asshole.
Good point.
And a child.
Yeah.
Not an actual child. Just
a grown-ass man who acts like a child.
What?
We're talking about you, IB.
No, IB... One, IB is not a grown-ass man.
Oh,
He's a grown-ass child.
Yeah, legally.
Let's see, who's gonna hold on to this ball here? Well, listen.
I've kind of stopped wishing ill on people.
Wow.
I just kind of wish...
I can't believe it's whenever you get ice cream, you mellow out. It's horrendous.
You didn't let me finish. I was just going to say, like, I kind of would rather that they go and donate bone marrow or something. Because, one, that's good and it's going to save somebody's life, probably. And two, it really hurts.
Oh no. Well, we had. I guess it should. I should mention that the last game we played, we rolled amazingly well on most of the injury rolls. So now I'm a bit worried that everything's going to go a bit to shit, but we'll see.
It'll come crashing down around your ears.
Well, this is a good start, actually. There we go. Got rid of the block guard guy. And... let's see here. You do not have... If we did this... Oh. I enjoy that. There we go. So now we moved... And now we can blitz... here. Let's see if we can get rid of this Minotaur. Yes! Okay, good! Holy shit. Khorne West is on the ball today.
Oh man.
Finally, after some lackluster performances.
Yeah.
He's definitely in his zone.
So that worked out well. I am actually going to run him backwards because I want him in this ball cage and I don't want these beastmen to. I could foul here because I have a dirty player, but I don't feel like that's a good move yet. So instead we're going to run this blodge player up together with no one. And who's going to hold on to the ball? The December Ice, because the band already has one touchdown. Yes, I would like to try and pick that up again, if I can. Mostly because I kind of want to use my leader reroll before it's too late. But also, well, actually, that's the one reason. And then we're going to spread people out a bit, just to make it a bit harder for Chaos to run through. But I'm really pleased that we managed to, well, ruin
his life.
Yeah, the Minotaur's life, because this is actually a lot of team value with plus strength here, and a lot of strength. This should mean that Khorne West is a bit more uncontested when it comes to.
He doesn't have any claw.
I think he does have claw. I think it's just on the second. Yeah, he does have. He's got so many skills. It takes 2 pages to find them all.
And now he's gone.
Now we'll see. We're probably gonna try and do a lot of blitzing with Khorne today. So there are probably gonna be a few failed blitzes. Oh, they are really. Like I don't like the fact that there are two guys standing next to my Bloodletter Demon, 2 Beastmen, because they can block him down next turn. But at the same time, I do like the fact that they've decided to, or my opponent has decided to mark him this hard, because it means there are less chaos around elsewhere. Especially this is nice, because, well, frenzy and whatnot.
Okay. Joke of the stream, by the way, goes to Aptishana. Cyanide's next big game, Blood's Curling. I could say the fans are screaming for it. That's alright. It's a good joke, that.
Okay, here we go.
Well, compared to your shitty frog joke earlier, I guess.
Shitty frog joke's a bit of a tautology, Ethan.
We're gonna... I'm gonna blitz with Khorne again, because I want to knock down and maybe out the Sure Hands guy. And if I can get the Bloodthirster to move, I can get him in here. He's got guards, so the Pit Fighter cultist can then do shit to the Chaos Warriors. And this is 3 die blocks if he... Ooh, he moved! That's so nice. So we're going to push him.
Could do amphibian jump.
Spread out to like a nuke.
Diversify.
Get some nukes.
Unfortunately, we didn't roll well enough, but we did manage to get up here. And that guy's face. And now we can move over here. Actually, let's move even further over here. I think, yeah. Now this is, that's a 1 die. This is a bit risky, but let's do it. Well, it didn't pay off. Do I reroll that? Yeah, I do. Oh, this is now turned horrible, but that's my own damn fault for being... well... At least I got lucky.
Very much standard kKnoor play, isn't it?
Yeah, basically.
Bam.
And then that happened, which was unfortunate.
Well, it was expected.
But I'm trying to spread out, and it's probably going to hurt my pit fighter cultists a bit. I'm hoping to get more out of Khorne. So we'll see what happens now because, well, Chaos can throw a bunch of blocks. I'm hoping that I'll stay alive for a bit longer, but we'll see. I kind of want to score too, because with Khorne, I think it's actually going to be. Oh no, well he got KO. That's fine. If I can score in like 2 or 3 turns, it's going to be hard for the Chaos Warriors to score again. So I'm going to try and move these guys here on the side. I'm going to try and move them up slowly. Now there are a bunch of beastmen here in the back. They're probably going to come in and cover, but we'll see how it goes. Or if I'm... Are they going to go for Khorne instead? They could, which would be nice. No. Nope. Okay. That's fine too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so he can run all the way around to get a blitz on the ball carrier, I think. We'll see. Yep. Here we go. Ah, that's a shame. He knocked him down. But he shouldn't have anyone around that can actually pick the ball up. So I've got that going for me. That's good. Yes, I should have placed that dude a bit further back than I did. We'll see here. Yeah, we should be able... Ooh. Ooh, we can clear this out pretty well, actually. Because I've got... The Pit Fighter Cultist here can block this guy because Khorne has guard. And push him here. And then he can push this Chaos Warrior away. Which would be nice. This guy's probably going to get surfed next turn. If I get to do all the stuff I want to do, I'm going to have him dodge. But... Well... That wasn't that great, but... We did get a Tackle Sun on the ball. Unfortunately, now I can't... Well, I can... yeah, I can do this. Hopefully. Yeah, so we knocked that guy down. This guy... Oh, he's going to have to do 2 GFIs. Do you have guard? No, you don't. Good. You have Horn. So if I blitz this Chaos Warrior, it's a 1 die currently. which is okay, but I want better. So I need to run and do 2 J5s to get over here. And I failed the first one, but I did succeed in the second one. But that means I don't have a reroll. But
there are only 2 schools. There's no middle school. It doesn't exist.
what
There are other countries, IB.
No.
you're doing
No.
it, IB. You're doing it again when you're mentioning
IB's
something that no one knows what the fuck you're talking about.
I
IB's
said
having a
there's no
conversation.
middle school.
Yeah, that
IB,
makes
shut the-
no sense in the context of nothing.
IB, okay, firstly, there are more countries than just the UK, and they have
No.
different styles of... Yes!
Jeez,
No, he said no. He said no.
He did say no.
He said no. Like,
I don't even know if I had a second point.
I thought your first point was pretty good.
yeah,
Yeah.
but then IB completely disarmed it with his.
With his argument, which was, no!
Yeah, like, I don't know.
Okay,
but-
I'm not going to make this, but I'm going to run over there so I don't get surfed.
I think I won that.
You're an idiot.
Well, considering it's... That's like me saying, there are fish that can fly, which
flying fish.
is technically correct, but if you're not talking about neither flight nor fish, it has very little to do with the conversation at hand, making it a point that you can make, sure, but you don't actually... I mean, you don't get any, like, argument points or whatever for it. It's like stating that there was weather today, because there was.
It was. Yeah. Didn't really like it.
I enjoyed it.
Review Fridays where the reviews badly online.
Okay.
So wait.
Well, wait.
So there's primary school, then secondary school, then there's college, then you go to university. I suppose it would be secondary school would be what you consider middle school, maybe.
Who knows? I've used 3 rerolls in 3 turns. This is not as good as my previous human team, but at least we're holding on to the ball, and also my human team is much better than this team because now we're down both, like, our good guys. So now we need to get a move on, unfortunately, or fortunately, if depending on what happens here with these 2 guys, we can get a move on. Stop. Okay, so he made the dodge. That's not good. That's good.
So I'm not going to watch Bloodbowl anymore because somebody posted a link to the game on Steam. Go Nippon! My first trip to Japan.
I have not heard anything good about that, but I'm sure it's great.
You don't need to hear good things about it. You just need to look at this trailer and then.
You just
Well, I can't
The money
because
will
I'm
come
fucking
flying out of
playing
your
Blood
He's
Bowl.
playing Blood Bowl.
It does look pretty
Well,
good.
finally, this guy turns up.
Oh
Hey,
man, there's a
what's the
Kawhi
Bloodbowl?
tag.
Hey Grunty, how you doing?
Well, to be fair,
I'm doing okay. I was sick earlier, but now I'm not. Maybe.
Hell yeah.
Blood
Physically sick?
Bowl has
yeah.
an anime
Yeah, man.
tag, so I don't think
Yeah,
the
Blood
quite.
Bowl's got an anime tag.
So I don't think that
I'm
actually
always
means much.
mentally sick.
It's the illest. Because he's suffering from illness. Sorry, we're doing a game with cornflakes and Khorne's in the game, so I felt I had to say that.
What
This video
the?
feed that I'm getting here in Skype
Okay,
is not
that's
very good.
Yeah,
why?
it's 'cause
Why?
there's,
Why did?
uh,
Why
people
did he
watching.
do that?
The more people watching, the choppier it gets, but it's okay. It's the better.
Why did- Holy! I don't.
Damn!
I don't.
This guy's super good. Look at him jumping all over the place.
I don't.
Hippin' and hoppin'.
You know what else hops? Alcohol.
No, the the
I'm
joke
not
there
sure
is
I follow.
beer, because it's
You
made
didn't really-
with hops.
Yeah, that's what I said.
You didn't really stick the landing on that joke. I'm sorry, IB.
Holy like, get in the
Can't believe
game.
Can't believe you're editing IB like live now. It's outrageous, making it sound like he messed
Yeah.
up the joke.
Okay, so the question here is, I can push this guy back probably here, but I kind of want to surf him. But I'm trying to figure out how I can do this. Now this guy has frenzy, so he can push this beastman here, and then I can do a chain push. But I can't get anyone to affect this Chaos Warrior as well as I'd like, unfortunately. And I can, if I dodge out with this guy, then I can easily surf him. But I'm not sure I want to do that. But I'm do you have guard? No, you don't. So
I'm gonna go and put my ice cream back in the freezer now. I have been eating it out of the tub because I have got no self-respect.
Because you're a filthy animal.
Because I've lost control.
Because it's environmentally conscious. He doesn't want to have to run the dishwasher.
That's a good point. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that.
Yeah.
No, Thursday, I'm sorry. I can't talk to you right now because I'm playing Bloodbowl.
Well, you can talk to her, just not play with her.
Okay, so this is not the... What? That's really bad. I mean, it could have been worse, but it's bad. You go stand up again. He didn't want to stand up. Okay. So now I need to do this. And go stand over here. And then I probably need to do this. Which worked out surprisingly well.
He's just gonna dodge out and score.
He might very well do that, yes.
He has demonstrated his dodging capabilities before.
That was, that was pretty, that was some, I don't know how to describe that.
Amazing.
Undescribable?
Well, no, it was, I wouldn't say, like...
You're speechless.
Yes, I am. But I'm speechless because that was a chaos play he shouldn't have made. No, Thursday, yes, this is my microphone. But I'm talking into it.
Meow.
Please don't move the microphone.
Thursday's jealous of the microphone because you're not talking to
we
her.
More importantly, she's now blocking my Blood Bowl view.
Uh-oh.
But,
maybe you'll play better.
But I guess it'll help you all to know that she's got her butt against the microphone. So now
It's working pretty well for having a cat butt on it.
Well, it's not on it anymore because I pushed her away. Okay, here we go. Now he's going to blitz out.
I'm just going to say, if she had a designated bowl she could sit in on your desk, this wouldn't be a problem.
And now I can't actually... He's running the wrong way. No, he's not. But we'll see. He needs... Oh! Why did you stop there, dude? You need to be over here.
You need to be into the end zone.
Like, these are... You didn't run far enough. But... let's see if this guy wants to stand up.
Man.
No, he doesn't. Thursday, you need to move now. Get your butt out of the way.
Cat butt.
Okay. So I think the best move I can do, unfortunately, is this guy because he has the easiest dodge. But before I fail that, I'm gonna see if I can hurt some beastmen.
Hi.
Welcome back, Ice Cream Man.
I have put the ice cream back in the freezer, and I've brought myself a cup of tea.
Here we go.
Why not
Tea's
drink
like
that
ice
out?
cream.
Why not drink that out of the tub?
Well, okay, thanks.
Don't know how that will work.
Well,
Well, you put a bunch of tea in a tub. There you go.
open your mouth and put a tea bag in, and then pour boiling water in.
Fuck yeah, that works.
Okay, so Mumford and Sultanas decided that they had enough and just got out of there, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Did they kill a guy? No.
Nope.
Just stunned him.
This is the best dodge to make. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Yep. Frankenberry Sinatra is now in scoring position, but also close enough for these guys to run over and cover him if they want to. So...
Frankenberry Sinatra is a good name.
Yep. This guy needs to go further.
Tom.
Yeah.
Why would eggs have shirts on?
Okay.
Damn.
Firstly, Ivy did it again.
Damn.
But I'm going to talk about the story
Oh,
I just
damn
typed out in stream chat because it's quite possibly my favourite anecdote. And that is...
Unfortunately, these beastmen here can now just run down and blitz the pit fighter cultist, Mumford and Sultanas, but at least I've got more of my guys standing up this time around, and I have a dude in scoring position. I haven't been able to use the Bloodthirster since they knocked him down because they also managed to steal the ball, which was very unfortunate.
Yeah, so when I was at university, one of my old housemates was this big bristly bouncer guy, and he used to fry eggs without wearing a t-shirt or anything on his top half, which I think would have been asking for trouble at least. But he was fine with it, because he was big and tough, and I was a tiny man made out of spaghetti and paper. And to this day, I still am a tiny man made out of spaghetti
I
and
failed
paper.
to see what that has to do with making eggs without a shirt, because even
if I fry eggs, then I go see-through.
He will die. Yeah, he'll die.
But muscles don't affect pain thresholds.
Well, I guess that this guy was just cooler than me.
No, that's not cool. That's just... I don't understand. I don't understand why he'd just get oily for no reason.
Well, if he's muscly, then he's naturally going to want to get oily as well.
Yeah, so he could do wrestling. Right, so there you go. Time to oil up.
That's bad. I'm sorry, Thursday.
Did the oil that Hakan pours himself, was that all cooking oil? Or was it specialist oil for wrestling?
He probably had specialist.
Because he made a lot of money selling cooking oil, didn't he?
I need to figure out how, the safest way to try and get this ball back, and it's very not easy to do currently. I have this guy, but this guy isn't that good at it, unfortunately. So I think we're gonna go over here first.
That's really some angry typing.
Okay, I'm gonna type it.
because
I'm
there's
just gonna say it
anime.
out loud. Okay, everybody go watch Gunbuster. Fuck it.
just stop watching the stream.
No,
The fuck are you here for? You should be watching Gunbuster.
Okay,
like make it a priority. That's what I'm gonna say.
here we go. This is probably not gonna work, but it's the only shot I've got. So we'll see how it works. Oh, well, he
made a poll asking what the best anime is, and Gunbuster was on it. And you know
Yeah,
what?
but Legend of the Galactic Heroes wasn't, so it's not a good poll, is it?
Have you watched Gunbuster?
But it's got the right answer on it, so it doesn't matter.
No, it
And the
doesn't.
and the
Legend
second
of the
best
Galactic
answer.
Heroes is literally the best anime.
that.
No, sorry, Gunty.
Okay,
Rosie, have you
so
watched Gunbuster?
No, And I don't need to, because I've already watched the best anime.
You haven't, though.
Okay, we're gonna. This is gonna be a long run.
We're gonna move on from Grunty being wrong again this week.
Yeah.
To something else. Maybe perhaps Bloodbowl.
More specifically, anime is. Even though there is an anime Blood Bowl tag, it's not really related to Blood Bowl in any way.
It's weird.
Oh,
Okay, I'm just gonna address
This is basically like having a conversation talking about which CSI is the best one.
Miami.
Yeah, probably Miami,
You're
right?
fucking insane.
Well, I've never seen any other CSI, and I've seen like one episode of that, but I like their intro, so...
Roke said picking chest hair out of the eggs doesn't seem like a good thing at breakfast. And I don't know how he felt. I think my old housemate was frying these eggs. He wasn't leaning over.
No, he laid down and cracked some eggs on his chest, and they cooked.
Yes. Sunburn.
That's why he was oiled.
That's why he was a bouncer in a nightclub.
Yeah. He had a very high operating temperature.
If anybody was being rowdy, he just grabbed them and held them close to his abs.
Okay. Well, this is a problem because now one of the Chaos Warriors are going to pick it up probably, and I can't really do anything about that. I'm probably going to have to give up this half now and see if I can get Khorne to stand up and hurt someone instead.
Oh man!
Will he finally get up?
Well,
two turns later.
Well, the reason he hasn't gotten up is because I've been trying to stand him up rather than blitz him up. So it's not like I haven't expected him to get up. Oh, he failed to pick it up. That does change things a bit. Because that means I can do this. And this. And this. And let's see if he wants to stand up. Holy shit, he did. Good on him. Now that guy gets to stand up too. Okay, so first... No, we don't do that first. We do this first. Because it's a 2-die block. No, Thursday. Why?
Yes.
Why? Okay, he picked it up. Unfortunately, I'm out of rerolls, and I don't really dare to move him, so we're not going to. And then that happened. So, I'm like, even though I know it's not the case, I always feel like if I roll a 1, then regardless of what action I would have done, it would have been a 1. So I'm pretty pleased I didn't move that guy. Now, unfortunately, our wrestle guy is holding on to the ball, and he has too many, like, all his beastmen have... Well, actually, that one doesn't. Oh, he knocked me down, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, at least there's, like, tackle zones on everyone. Oh, and it's still in 2 tackle zones. Now, he's going to push a bunch of my dudes onto this ball again, but I do like it being... Thursday? What do you want, honey? I can't help you. I'm streaming.
Spammy V's theory is proving true, by the way, that when we talk about anime, it makes you roll badly.
Yeah, that's probably true.
It's because he's so distracted thinking about anime.
And then when there's good team names, we're throwing them into the furnace, it makes your dice roll better.
Mm-hmm. It's like, it's good team names and WikiHow.
Should I be thinking of more names for my ass team?
No, because your ass team is bad. And you should feel bad.
You might say...
Your ass is fucked up, and you've got problems with your ass.
No, it's not. It's not badass. It has one of those other ass-like features, meaning it's shitty.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, there's a Chaos Warrior left here, and a Beastman. he doesn't have blitz, so he might just... Actually, he's probably going to run in and try and pick it up here. Because he can. And he failed to do that. Unfortunately, it's scattered in a better place for him. You can stand this guy up. There's no... Oh, that guy has guard. Well, that's not going to help then. That guy needs to stand up. So, I guess we'll do the important thing first.
Yeah, I never noticed it, but this game's an awful lot like Titanfall, with the Bloodthirster being a Titan.
He's really big and he's really cool.
And after 3 minutes, he'll jump into the game and land on somebody.
And he's nuclear powered and he's going to blow up.
He's going to blow up.
Yeah.
That wasn't good.
Thank you.
He's right.
Well, that didn't really go my way, but at least if we're looking at the injuries over here, it's just 2 dudes KO'd so far, so that's not too bad. I'm gonna be down 1 touchdown. And like there's nothing I can do about it. But that's partly because Khorne isn't really a good team. And it's also partly because my 4 rerolls haven't really worked in my favor. I do not want to use wrestle. He decided to push me though. I don't know why.
Maybe he was expecting you to wrestle.
Well, oh, he decided to push me so that... But that makes no sense. Thursday? What do you want? And another KO. That's unfortunate. Hopefully I can get one of them back. So we'll only be down 1 dude after the first half. Okay, honey.
She's been real noisy.
Yeah. I tried to pick her up, and she usually hates that, so she ran away. We'll see. But yeah, I think she's annoyed because I moved the step stool that's next to my desk further away, so she can't jump from the step stool onto my desk. Which is by design.
Yeah, but she's mad as hell about it.
Yeah.
Maybe if you had some kind of bowl for her to jump into.
No. She's a cat. She's not a goldfish.
You put a cat in a bowl.
No, you don't.
Cats
You
love
can.
bowls.
Don't be absurd.
Yeah. So I just saw a GIF of a cat in a bowl.
Shake my
It
damn
really
head.
happened, didn't it?
I'm telling you, she's gonna love it. Like the last time I said she'd love, she loved. Knorr was like no, and then she loved it.
That sounds very unlikely. Well,
Damn.
oh, see you in the second half, YouTube. Let's
Bye, YouTube.
when we
Bye,
celebrate all my KO rolls coming back.
Hell yeah.